I'm ready for the vibe that about
Bro, they call me Big Vibe. Mm.
Hey, listen, everybody. Today is a special day. All right. Not only is it episode 11, hosted by yours truly, the science behind the violence, Uncle Pepe. We got my homie, the douche behind the truth, thyAUCTIVE.
Yes, sir.
But we have a special guest. All right. Maybe a partner of Twitch. Twitch just doesn't know it yet.
Oh,
All right. We're talking about a man so cold he can read 50 people in the chat while still busting your head 6-0 in FIFA. We're talking about a guy. We're talking about a guy so cold at Warzone he don't even play no more.
Gee.
We're talking about a guy so refreshing he got the case of cacti behind him that he don't even drink.
Why? Why would I do that? I mean,
All right.
Just
why?
for the flex.
None
Yeah.
other than one half of the DavisBros. JD, give it up for him, everybody.
Appreciate it. I'm very honored to be here on the legendary podcast. It's the first time, you know what I mean, being on the show. It was bound to
Yes,
happen at
sir.
some time. And, I'm happy. I'm happy I'm here. We're vibing on a beautiful Monday. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We
We
a vibe, baby.
we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. All right.
course.
So, hey,
Of course.
before we dive into anything, bro, we just,
Yeah.
we like to ask you, bro, how you doing, bro? Like, how you been living in this pandemic and these tough times of the coronavirus? How's living out there in LA?
Man, pandemic was rough, you know what I mean? I think for a lot of people, they can attest to that, but recently things have been going well, bro. My family's all healthy, which is one of my biggest concerns through that whole thing, was making sure they stayed safe and everything. And even though it's still going on, everybody's good, bro. I can't really complain, bro. People have a lot of stuff going on, and I think that where I'm at right now, and my brother and our family, everybody's good, bro. So
Yeah.
it's a big W for us, man. So I'm
Yeah.
happy to be here, bro.
Yeah. So we know you. Me and Octave know you.
Mhm.
Just let the people know, hey, where you from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit about yourself. Take the next few minutes. Tell them about yourself.
Man, not too much behind the mask or whatever they say, but nah, my name is JD, man. From Los Angeles, California. Played basketball, sports pretty much my whole life, man. And then was lucky enough to travel kind of like the world because of basketball. Italy, China, been all over the place, man. Blanking on a couple other, but yeah. I've been lucky enough to be around some pretty legendary people. Just where I was working before. Was that? That was right after I got out of college. Yeah. So I went and coached in China, which was cool for USA basketball. Came back, was helping out with the Clippers, helping out with their youth programming, and then was lucky
What?
enough to work for bro. Lucky enough to work for that boy, Big KB 24 RIP the legend. But before that, it was a sporting academy, huge sports academy, about 100,000 square feet, every sport you can think of. And Kobe jumped on and was able to be the event manager over there and run every event we had at the academy.
Time
Not
out.
event, man.
Time out, because
Yeah.
we're gonna have to let this marinate for a minute, because you briefly touched on something that was just crazy back to back. Okay.
Is there?
Yeah,
So-
I was
good.
about to say
So-
this man
so-
just dropped bomb after bomb.
So
man.
not only right,
Mhm.
you scholarship full ride for dribbling a ball. What they
Sir.
what they said, we need to just shut up and dribble. Not only did you put put
No.
yourself through college by dribbling a ball, so you made the statement work for you.
Yep.
Graduated,
Yep.
right? That's
Mhm.
that's an applause right there. That's a round of applause right there.
I appreciate
Then
that,
you
man.
then you went and passed on your skills to the
Yup.
best players in the country at Team USA.
Yeah, we went over. It was through Team USA, and we were doing an academy in China. I was
Yeah.
there for about 3 or 4 months. Let me tell you, it was the longest 3 or 4 months I've ever been through in my life. Like, when I tell you, it was different. It was different. But it gives you just a perspective how different the world is, which is something that you can't really put a price on it, because my experience there there's stuff I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know, just little things, you know, that you don't take for granted. Like over here, man, we have it pretty easy, bro. Just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
But no, it was just other than that type of stuff, man. I mean, yeah, it was hard for me to acclimate and whatnot, but just teaching the game of basketball, it's incredible, man. Just seeing how much of an impression you can have on a kid or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm lucky, bro. Lucky to go through that.
Man,
So, yeah, it was pretty wild, man.
That's crazy. Then he drops another bomb on us. The same sentence. This man said that he was brushing toes with Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba.
Yeah, man.
The one and only.
The one and only. Will never be
The
another
one and
one.
only.
Some of the we're talking about the same Kobe Bryant that dunked on Dwight Howard, baptized him.
100%, man. The same guy. Actually, this was like I know a lot of people watch anime, so like this was like a Frieza final form Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Like Goku Super Saiyan. What is it? God level. He was just chilling, bro. Great spirits. Still very competitive.
Oh man.
But he's just a different aura from that dude, bro. Like, you know, he's in the building at all times, and you know what he's coming with, and it was still to this day, man. I think lucky is not even the word. Just to peep game and have him talk to me, even know my name. Lucky, bro.
What?
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
What?
Super chill guy.
I could go down complete. Yeah, Kobe knew me.
Did
You know
you?
what I mean?
Octave, did you hear what he said, bro? He said Kobe is a super chill guy. Kobe,
Chill.
we're talking about the cerebral assassin, Kobe Bryant.
Mamba
is a
bro.
chill guy. Can't picture
Yeah,
that. Can't picture.
I
That's a
can't.
side of Kobe that I just can't. I unless I was there in the gym, I just couldn't picture it. Cause
Facts. I couldn't believe it either, bro. I mean, when I first met him, I was so nervous to just say anything to him. So we kind of got past that point. Introduced myself. If you guys don't know, my name is Jonathan. But no one says that. Nobody. So I'm so nervous over there. I'm like fumbling. Like I have a ball in my hand. I'm like about to like give him a handshake. I'm like, hey, I'm Jonathan. I'm like, what am I doing, bro? Like, I don't think I've ever said that since like fourth grade, bro. And he's just like, yo, what's up, Jonathan? What's good? Right then, boom. I'm like, all right, like, let me talk to the homie. Like, I got him on the wall right here, like in my room. I've been wearing 8 since I was like I don't even know, like 8 years old. So, so then yeah, we just kind of started talking, man. Conversations really easy, and then just seeing him, because I would go down and help train Gianna's team, Mamba team, back and forth from Thousand Oaks, which is pretty far, and then go to Newport. Yeah, man, we would help out, and then yeah, I think it just grew like organically, the relationship, just because we'd see each other all the time now, and like he was man, like I'm telling you right now, there was flashes when he would flick on that switch of just like I'm still a monster, like I will cook anybody in here, but it was just more teaching what I got. Like, not just basketball. He was just literally like, if you want to learn about something or whatever you want to talk about, like, he's like, let's talk about it. I even asked him about relationship issues, bro, one time. My man, trust me, bro. My man gave me some game, bro.
Bro,
He was close with
What?
Kobe, bro.
Yeah, no, like, it was crazy, man, because you don't want to come off as like the person that's like, I don't know, bro, just going through that whole situation. It's surreal for me because that's like my, like, other than Pop, like, then my dad, like, you know, it's like I don't hold too many people on like the Mount Rushmore level, and like it was just like this is the guy I tried to like do everything like, you know, in sports, just in life in general. So being able to meet him, and then for him to even to work for him, and then to have like a relationship where he, you know, would say, what's up, like how's this, how's that, it's crazy, bro. Crazy.
That's
crazy story.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't make it up, bro. And
Jeez.
the academy is like, I grew up in Southern California, but the academy where I was working at was like 15 minutes from my childhood home, bro. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is destined to be. So after I was done with the Clippers, I was lucky enough to run into someone that was taking the job as the basketball director over at the academy, and they were like, yo, come over here, like, blah blah blah. We would love to have you over here. So
yeah,
worked it out, and then Kobe hopped on board, and it's just like, come on, bro, like this is just surreal for me. But yeah, bro, like 100% a teacher before anything. The guy that I knew, teacher.
Jeez.
and just wanted to make sure everybody knew like this is how we're gonna do it, and if you have any questions, we can elaborate on that type thing. And that was about anything, not just basketball. So I mean, it's a tragedy, man. 100%. I'm still kind of messed up about it, to be honest with you, but you know, I know he wouldn't want people to be, you know, like not sad about it, because you're gonna feel sad about it, but it's just more of like you got to keep moving on, you got to keep going, you gotta keep going. You know what I mean? That was his biggest thing.
100%. All right, hey, we're gonna take a brief moment. We're gonna catch up with chat real quick. Hey, Epic Kills, bro, we see you out here. Hunter, what's goody? Hope you had a good day, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so you got some fans in the chat, JD. One of them said you gotta coach him.
Hey, who needs some coaching, bro?
Maple Freak 340 said you should coach him. He's out there in Canada. They canceled their whole season because of COVID, so he lost his whole freshman season in college. I told that boy you need to get on the next flight to America. Come play out here. 6'8", dropping 3-pointers.
Come on, bro. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I could teach you. I can't teach you how to be 6'8" and how to shoot like that. So, hey, man, if Hunter, he's with it, bro.
Hunter. Even if it's just, you know, hey, swing him your highlight tape, plug you in, he give you some pointers, some tips on what to work on.
Let me get it, bro. Let me get it. I would love to.
Hunter,
bro.
Hunter, you know us on this channel. You know we look out.
The way Hunter explains it, man, it's light work.
Light work. I like
light
that.
work,
I like
bro.
that.
My man was dropping 40 in the playoffs in high school.
Yeah.
He's different. He's different.
All right.
He's different.
Nah. We got some serious connects out here, so shoot it
different.
over, bro. Shoot it over.
Yeah.
Love to, bro. Love to.
All right, so bro, how did you get into streaming though?
Streaming, bro. Okay, so this is an interesting one, man. So bro, since I probably age 2, bro, age 3, your boy has been on the gaming, boy, no cap, like since day one. So literally, bro, streaming came from my brother. Shout out to the boy Valley. We had an account for about 4 years, I think. Yeah. So we were streaming Call of Duty World at War, I think it's called. Like the number where you had like the little hub spot where you go and everyone talks in the middle. It's like a loading screen. Yeah.
Around the campfire. Around the campfire type thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, so we streamed that. We maybe streamed like 8 times in total. Okay. And I was just like, bro, I don't know how this works, bro. Like I gotta work, bro. Like I don't really know what this is. Like I'd rather play off stream. Like, you know, it is what it is. So then, you know, after Kobe passed, it was tough on me, bro. I just took some time to just kind of like chill out, and then the academy kind of like broke off. So I was kind of in a situation where like I'm not about to work because LA was crazily heavily bogged down with COVID, and I'm in events. I run the events side of things, and there's no events going on. So Valley's like, dude, like we're kind of stuck in the house right now. Let's just stream, bro. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Let's see. And Pepe's a real OG. Pepe can let you guys know. The stream was looking like trash. Okay, no cap. It was looking like trash. Like, let's be honest. But that was the journey of the whole thing, bro. Like, had to go through that, bro. And I'm lucky we did.
Man.
You know, I'm lucky we did because it was actually a journey, man. It doesn't seem like we've been streaming for however long we have because it's just been so much fun. But that was the start of it, bro. That was the start of it. Literally, like during the COVID situation, and then we already had all the parts and everything. We had to get a couple tweaks, but we just fired it up, man. And, like,
I'll tell you this, right? So the first time I seen it, I'm not gonna tell the story. I'm not gonna expose myself. Anybody that knows me, they know the story of how I found the DavisBros. If anybody that knows mine, this ain't the time for that. We're not exposing Pepe. And how I
actually don't know.
You don't know the story? Okay, bro, I'll tell you the story. All right, listen,
I'm gonna say you kind of gotta say it now.
I'll tell the story, and then I will tell you after I get done with the story. I'll tell you when I was watching his stream and how the stream has changed from when I first watched it. I'm talking visual wise to where it is now. All right, so we're on the edition of FIFA 21. This is FIFA 20. Okay,
right.
And anybody that knows me, they know that like I'm decent at FIFA. I'm not gonna brag, but I can hold my own in FIFA. So this is last summer. This is 2020 summer. Yeah, 2020 summer. This is sort of like Endgame and Ultimate Team. And anybody that plays Ultimate Team that watches this, they know Endgame. Your team is as close to untradeable as possible. i.e., you didn't buy any of the players on your team. Your team is just that good. There's no new players coming out. Your team is just that good. You know, it's untradeable. So, I'm pretty sure we were both in D1. It was either D1 or D2, but I'm almost 100% sure it was D1.
I think it was D1, yeah. Yep.
Weekend league, which is like the best of the best qualified. They play a weekend league, and then, you know, you settle it. You settle it on the sticks in multiplayer. So I run into JD, right, and I'm having a good weekend. I'm cooking. I think I've lost like 2 games so far. I'm like 5-2. I'm having a solid weekend. So his team pops up. And at first I'm like, wow, yo, this dude really has his team. And then he had the best card in the game last year, which was this Ronaldo card. And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be a long one, right? So, but I'm still confident. Like this is Big Pepe, you know what I mean? This is Hoodie P. This is Hoodie P. Like, I'm trying to take this dude's head off. So I score first immediately. Like my first possession, I score. And I'm not streaming at this point. I'm just in the house playing. I'm like, what? Like, let's go. Like, bro, like I don't care about that. I don't care about this Ronaldo card. Like, I'm just better, right? Then I score again, and it's 2-0. I'm like, this dude's about to quit. He's trash. He's garbage. So it's like 2-0, right? Let's just say halftime whistle blows halfway through the game, right? I'm down 2, and I've only scored 2, so it's like 4-2, right? So now I'm like a little gloom. I'm like, yo, this dude is better than I thought he was.
Bro.
So full game happens. It's like 7-3. I get rocked. He poured it on me. I'm like, sheesh, Louis, damn Sam, and fuck Chuck. Like, this dude is really that good, right? So I'm like, so usually like in FIFA, like when and JD can attest to this. When you lose like that, you take a break. You take a step back, take a break. You'll see streamers like they'll talk to chat to do like a little face cam, talk to chat for a little bit. Maybe do some SBCs or whatever. I took a break and I was like, I'm gonna hop on Twitch. You know what I mean? So I hop on Twitch. Guess whose face I see in the recommended? This guy, right? And it was in the recommended. So I'm like, oh, who is this? Like, let me just pop in. You know what I mean? It's a black streamer playing FIFA. It's not too many of us. So I'm like, let me hop in, see what's going on. And I'm like, yo, wait a second. Like, I recognize this team, bro. Like, I recognize all these players. Like, it's not a coincidence. So I hit him up and I'm in the chat and I'm like, bro, I think we just played. Like, did you just beat somebody like 7-3 or like 8-4, whatever it was? It was like 7-2 in all reality. I didn't score 3. It was 7-2. I remember. But I'm like,
nah, bro, I don't know if it's that high, bro. I don't know.
So I'm like, yo, did you play somebody? You just beat him 7-2? And he was like, yeah, bro. I'm like, are you on Xbox? Because back then I had Xbox. I didn't have the PlayStation. He's like, yeah, I'm on Xbox. I'm like, yeah, bro, I think you just beat me, bro. And he's like, oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, GG's, bro. Good game. And goes back to playing. I'm like, yo, I know this guy did not just blow me off like this. So now I'm like, yo, I'm staying in chat, bro. Like, you're not going to just air me out and just say GG's and just keep going on about your day.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, right? Just keep it pushing, bro. Like, yo, put some respect on it, bro. I had you down 2-0 at one point.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So I started chatting with him and, like, you know, break the ice. And like ever since then, the rest is all history. But let me tell you about the visuals. So most people know him about this background, right? This is not to embarrass nobody, but this is just to show how streamers develop over time and how their production gets better, right? So number one, we're gonna talk about the camera angle, right? And like I said, I'm not bringing this up to embarrass anybody. I just want the listeners out there to know that, like, you evolve over time. Don't think that because your stream isn't popping off now, 1 year from now, you streaming every day and improving your craft, that it's not going to pop off. All right, so the camera angle, bro, he had the camera angle on the keyboard. Low-key, it was looking up at him. I don't know. I don't know. There was no light. There was no light behind him. No light behind him. All the stuff you see behind him, the decoration, the decor, nothing, bro. It was the bottom of the cabinet.
Plain Jane.
It was JD, straight coffee, black, no sugar, no nothing, no cream, no nothing. But the dude had a killer personality. Welcomed everybody in like he was talking to, you would have thought he was talking to the president. Everybody that came in stopped. Like,
Hey, man.
like genuinely, like from his heart, like not just joking around, like just saying some cliche thing. I'm talking like genuinely asking you how your day was, where you're from, thank you for tuning in. And I really want people to take that in, like, hey,
Yeah.
like he's addressing everybody. And he still does it now. He still does it. He still does it now. And like,
Hey,
anytime you type something in chat, he's responding to you. He's making you feel welcomed on his stream. Like, he's making you feel like you're a part of the experience that he's giving out. And
yeah.
hey,
Yeah, nah, man.
bro, hats off to
I
you, bro.
appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. I mean, that's what this whole thing. I mean, I don't really look at it as like video games type thing. It's like somebody's coming in here to like basically interact with me, right? So,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a duty, man. It's a job, and it doesn't feel like that for me because that's how I am. People that know me in real life, like, that's just how I am, bro. Like, I love just like vibing with people, talking to people, and you know, actually seeing how people are doing, man. Because you know, sometimes people are not okay, bro, and you know that happens. We're human, dog. We're down, and if I can do anything to lift that up, bro,
Yeah.
come on now.
100%.
That's why I'm here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we've
100%.
all been down, bro. You know, so that's just the vibe I try and bring, bro, and create. Honestly, I've always been like that, bro. But I got to another level. I think first time Kobe ever came into the facility, right? um, he kind of looks around. He's like, wow, like this. So we had the Mamba signs up or whatever. He's like, wow, looking at it for the first time. He's like, yo, it's crazy. Then like says what up to you know, front desk people, everybody there, and then he goes to like the custodians, janitors, like, hey, handshake, Kobe Bryant, nice to meet you. Each and every one of them.
Wild.
Like, how are you? I'm like, come on, bro. Like, people want to say, because like I hadn't really seen him. I've never really like been around him. I've ran into him a couple times, but like I've just been at an event that he was at, but I never really got to see like how he acts in these situations, bro. And like people would just be like, he's so cocky, this and that, bruh. The furthest thing, maybe on the court, and that's what you're supposed to be on the court, in my opinion. You're supposed to be a killer. But off the court, bro, nicest dude, like genuine dude, and stuff he didn't really have to do, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, nah. It was like a confirmation. Like, that's how you're just supposed to be, bro. That's it. You know?
That's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
it's crazy that you pick those little small things up. You know what I mean? It's like he didn't come straight to you and tell you, hey, this is how you should treat people. But he led through his actions instead of with words. You know what I mean?
With everything, man. With everything. If he wasn't doing it, he wouldn't tell you to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything he was doing, bro. I mean, the dude didn't sleep either. My man stayed up. He only got like 2 hours, 3 hours sleep every day. Crazy,
What?
bro.
He
I
took
don't know.
naps though, right?
No, bro. No, bro. I witnessed it, bro. Like, my man doesn't sleep, bro. Like, he just was wired different. He's up thinking, and he's like texting people, and he's like,
What?
oh, I should do this, I should do that. Like, dude, he's he's a different guy, bro. Like, just different, bro. I mean, there's no I mean, there's a reason why he is, you know, where he, you know, around Mount Rushmore in the NBA, Hall of Fame, all that stuff. But see it up close, bro.
Yeah.
Super lucky, man.
It's crazy that he had that like that influence on you, and like you carried that with you into streaming. And man, like people think like, oh, yo, like the DavisBros, like they took off overnight, but it's like me and Octave can attest, like we've seen it, man. Like I remember a time that it was like me, Octave, and like Adge, Maxi Joys. It'd just be us in the chat just vibing.
Right.
Just
right.
absolutely vibing. This was less than a year ago. So it's like for people to be like, oh yeah, well, like, yeah, you've grown fast, but it didn't happen. You didn't just turn the stream on and then boom.
No, I mean the biggest thing is too, I think people should you know, if you take anything from it, right, it's that work or whatever you're doing, right? Some people are lucky enough to do what they love to do, right? Whatever it is. Me and my brother were just doing this. I mean, love to do it. Not expecting anything from it. Not like, oh, one day this and that. Like, those things are cool, and if it happens, it happens. But we draw and we get the energy from the fact of it's not a chore, bro. It's literally like making people's days better. We meeting new people, playing video games. Like, bro, What else? I mean, what else? What else could you really like want to do?
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least for us. So the work, or I guess you could call it work, would have stayed the same regardless of whatever's going on, because that's just what we want to do, man. That's just what we want to like. That's the vibe we want to like bring to the table. So I think people are very, very like tuned into, oh, I don't have enough views on this, or there's no one here interacting or they're talking to me. That really like scares people away from this whole thing, I think, just from what I've seen.
Hmm.
And to be honest, man, it's about the people, of course, 100%. But if you really love doing something, for me, I think for my brother too, it's just those things that like you could do it with no one here, you could do it with 100,000 people or whatever it is. But if you love to do it, which is our love is playing video games,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then with the homies, of course.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, if I get lucky enough where I can just chat and talk to people, come on, bro. Like that's what I'm here. That's what I would be. I'd be doing it regardless. So it's always good to set goals, and results are always great. But if you love something, man, I would say keep attacking it, and just do not quit. You can't quit, because do that, I mean, you will never know if it was gonna, turn that
You hear
page.
that? Hey, so people out there, hey, if you don't take nothing from what this man just said, because he just said something hella deep, hella deep.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
don't love what you're doing, do not do it.
Right.
Dude,
Right.
that should be the foundation. You should love playing video games, and you should love interacting with people. Now, if
Facts,
you're
bro.
doing it because like, oh, yo, I just want to make affiliate, and I just love the money. Put the
Nah, you can't
controller
do it, bro.
down. Find something else to do.
I
The
mean,
love's
had-
got to be your foundation.
yeah.
I had this teacher in high school. What's it called? One day he like showed us like this meal he made over the weekend, and it
Mhm.
looked hella fire, like professional, everything. I was like, yo, I was like, why are you a teacher? Why don't you become a chef? I said it in a nice way. I wasn't like mean about it. But and he tells me he said, because if I was, I would hate cooking.
Oh,
Dang.
And that always made me think like cooking like might be one of his passions, but he doesn't want to like overwork himself in it.
Yeah, no, that's true, bro. I mean,
So
you can say the same thing about anything, even basketball, bro. Like even for me, basketball, like I love playing, bro, but like it wasn't the end of the world. Like, and then when I did play the players that were like, this is life and death, you could feel that difference, bro. From a kid, like I'm like, bro, like my situation is the same as these guys that like this is it for them. Like this is they love this thing. Like they wake up and this is all they do. You
yeah.
know, it's a difference, bro. And that mentality is huge with whatever you want to do. And it's not like if you don't have that you can't make it, because you can, but it just becomes a whole different, easier ballpark from my experience. Because bro, like coming from those days where we were streaming with the different view or whatever, like since that day on, literally, like my brother and I have talked about some way to make it better. Should we use this? Should we use that? Should the camera go here? Should we do this? Should I get a light? Should I put some more stuff back here? And like we just continuously think about it. And does this seem like a chore or anything? So nah, man, it's been really cool for us, man, because like I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a homebody, no cap. Like I be in the house even before COVID, man. Like I wasn't out like in the streets, you know what I mean? Like, cause I mean, you think about it, Pepe and Octave, like I'm playing like basketball like 24/7, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The time I get off, like I gotta do schoolwork.
Yeah.
That other time I get
yeah,
off,
bro.
like I maybe could play some 2K or something like that. But like that was it for me. So like I've always been in the crib, bro, to be honest. But when I am outside, we vibe.
Mhm.
But yeah, bro. I mean, it's just lucky enough to be in the vibe like that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Hey, you want
The way I see, go ahead, Pep.
Hey, hold that thought real quick. You want to catch up with
Okay.
chat because we got a special guest in chat.
me out.
Yes, sir.
We got a
the Mama
special guest.
Octave.
We got a special guest.
We got.
The one and
Mama Octave is in the chat right now. She got a little message for you, JD.
What's she saying?
She said, "You want to read it, bro? You want to do the honors?"
Yeah, I'll read it. She said, Well, as a business owner, the number one thing I could do is build customer relationships. And although your viewers aren't customers, they basically are your target audience for whatever it is you're trying to represent. So
Facts.
keeping it on that level with them to rebuild your community for sure. I wish you the best of luck in everything. Let's go.
Yo, Mama Octave with the
Let's
blessings.
go. Let's
Thank you
go.
so
Let's go.
much.
I had to let
Nah, that's
Ark read it.
real
You know
right
what I mean?
there.
That's
And
That's
let's
elite,
say what's
bruh.
up to the boy Rev real quick.
Hey,
Revy.
shout out to Mommy Rev. You
The
already know the
Rev.
vibes. Come on
Revy.
now. You know
But
the
yeah,
vibes,
wait.
baby.
What were you gonna say, Ark? Before that?
Oh man, what was I gonna say? What were we talking about before that? Oh yeah, I remember. So the way I see it is like, either way, like if I wasn't streaming, bro, I'd still be in the house on the game the
Yep.
same amount.
Right.
Yep.
So like the thing that got me to start is like I'm watching all these other people on YouTube, Twitch, yada yada,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, why am I watching these dudes? I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but I'm like, when I could do this too.
Right.
So
Right,
like when
bro.
I started off on the console, my Xbox, the camera was the Connect.
Facts.
No love then, man. I mean, I didn't even have a way to know if I had a follower or not, like to like check it. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Then honestly, like COVID kind of blessed me, like all the stimuluses, all that stuff. Like I had more money than I'd ever had.
hmm
So I bought the PC, man. I was like, I'm gonna take this serious. And the moment I did that, it just like completely changed the entire thing.
Yep. You gotta invest in what you want to do too, bro. 100%. I'm a big believer in that. You know, we sit down every
Yeah.
day and we sit in this chair. You got to get a nice chair, bro. You know what I mean? That's kind of how my dad's always been like, yo, like, you know, don't spend your money on stuff you don't need, but stuff that you really like, really need and really passionate about. You spend the bread, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Lucky
Yeah,
enough
'cause
to,
you
to
won't
do
regret
that,
it.
but yeah, bro. You know, it's like you got to invest in yourself, bro.
I mean,
know?
and in reality, this investment for me has paid off. Like I've already now that it's like about the money, of course, but I've already made back like the amount I spent on my PC just from
Facts.
streaming.
Facts, bro.
So like,
Facts.
and then having like a monthly income from playing video games is
Mhm.
like so cool to me instead of just playing video games and not being able to like,
No,
because if you were
facts.
just playing video games and you're not really doing nothing, you kind of are wasting your time, you know?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
like
straight
this
up.
turns playing video games into being productive, I feel like.
100%, bro. 100%. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like that things have changed too, just with like people accepting gaming or whatever now.
Oh, facts, dude.
Like, bro, I remember one time my coach was like, "Yo, if you touch the video games, y'all will be homeless and just going crazy, bro." I'm like, "Dog, I just do that in my like pastime, bro. Like, what do you mean?"
That didn't age well.
But
Those words didn't
right,
I've
age well.
right, bro. So I think
I've
even if it
always thought
was,
about that.
yeah, that's facts. That's facts, bro.
Like back in high school, I feel like if you were to say, "Yeah, man, I'm streaming myself playing like people would be like, oh, "Okay," and then they
Yep,
just like automatically assume you're like a nerd, a
yep.
dweeb. But it's like in today's time, literally anybody could be a streamer, dude.
Yep.
Oh, 100%, 100%. And it's not just video games too. I have this theory. I have this theory that uh it's not, I don't know if it's Twitch, but I think some type of streaming platform will take it. And I don't even know if it'll be about video games. You just think of how cool it is to watch somebody play a video game, but like if we do more of these like live podcasts and just interviews with people, I think that's huge. Like, to be honest, I just don't think people
Yeah,
realize how crazy that would be. To like to have something like that going on, bro. Like almost like live TV,
Yeah.
in a sense,
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
So yeah, man. I think we'll see what happens with the whole streaming thing. But me and my brother, we love it, man. So
And that's
I
that's
think.
that's oh go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
bro.
bro.
So that's
No,
kind of
no, go ahead.
like why we created this platform. It's to kind of
right.
like give people a like more live interactive look
hmm
to a podcast slash talk show experience because most podcasts you watch and like I'm a big fan of podcasts. It's never live. There's no way to interact. You type in the comment section and hope that one other
Right.
person comments, let alone likes,
Right.
like what you have to say. And I just feel like this platform that we've created, it gives people a chance. They have input in what we're talking about. Like,
Facts.
what
Facts.
podcast have you watched where somebody has wished like straight blessings upon a guest that we've had on a platform? Like, it just doesn't happen, and that's a big reason why we do it, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's dope, bro. I think it's dope, and I think it'll never be something where it has to be changed or rearranged because every time you have somebody on or whatever, there's always news, right? There's always something to interact with, and people
Yeah,
love interacting, man. So it's it's not going away, bro.
yeah.
I love it. I love what
And
you guys are doing, for real.
and then plus like our goal is like we get guests on that
Mhm.
people don't really know a lot about them. Like just because like let's use you for example. Like people
Mhm.
don't really know all the Kobe stories that you
Right.
dropped on us, and that was just a
Right.
smither of the stories that I know. Like I
Yeah.
I could
Oh
go on
yeah.
and on about the stories that you told me.
Yep. Yep.
Or like your upbringing, your background, coaching for
Yeah.
Team USA, coaching for the Clippers, being
Yeah,
in
bro.
China, being in Europe, like it goes on and on. But it's like without things like these, they're not gonna
People
get
don't know.
that unless they watch every second, every minute of a
Right.
stream and they're paying attention to it. Which is it's impossible. Like people have
Facts.
other engagements and stuff like that. But that's why we do
Exactly.
these, man. We want people to
I love it,
know
man.
what's going on.
Love it, bro. 100%.
The idea just kind of came to me. I feel like you and Valley, you guys should like, instead of like, I don't know, a game, maybe y'all should just chill, talk to chat, both of y'all
Yep.
sometimes.
Yep. No, yeah. I think
I
we're
feel
gonna
like it'd
make
be a
it
real vibe.
officially like Friday nights type thing, and then have it where we just watch videos or just talk to chat and just kind of vibe out. Because let me tell
Hard.
you, boys, if we get this thing going for real, JD's not playing video games at like 38, bro. I don't know if I could do it, bro. Maybe 45. It might be. Actually, shout out disrespect, man. Disrespect. I think he's like 40,
Yeah.
41 or 40,
And
and he's nice.
Dr. Disrespect is 6'10" too. That
Yeah, that's
man is
right, bro.
super tall.
I always
Hey,
wanted to see him in person, bro. I
yo,
always wanted to see him in
oh my
person, bro.
God, bro.
Oh, he's OD tall.
Bro, somebody posted like a photo or something like that. It was on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that dude looks like Dr. Disrespect.
I'm weak, bro. Nah, he used to go crazy too. He was like I think he has like a championship for basketball. I think he's from the Bay Area.
Hmm.
I think they won a championship when he's in high school. He went to like a D2 or a D3, I think,
Yeah.
and was eating. But yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
Shout
Shout out
out
my
Dr.
man, Dr.
Disrespect. Yeah.
What a legend, bro.
Hey, one of
What
the
a legend.
coldest videos, bro. He hit a snipe in Warzone. Like a
Yeah.
crazy snipe. Like he jumped up, like he pressed A, just a little jump to
Yeah.
clear over this fence, hit the
Mhm.
shot. Bro put the controller down and sat back like this. And just sat there. And literally just sat there
I
for like
love it,
30
bro.
seconds. I'm like, yo, what?
He's different, bro. I think I watched a lot of him too, bro. Just when I was trying to start like figuring out how to get it popping, but I think he's dope, man. I think he puts a lot into the craft. Just even his transitions, his scenes.
Yeah.
It seems like a movie almost, bro, sometimes. So like, nah, a lot of love for Dr. Disrespect, man. Like absolute legend, man.
Yo,
Absolute
let's
legend.
go.
Hey, Ali
Hams
Hams.
with the follow.
Ali
Wait,
Hams
Ali.
1 and Ham 2272. Hey, we appreciate those follows, bro. We appreciate those follows.
Lot
It
of
means a
love,
lot, bro.
boys.
It means a lot, bro. It means a lot, man.
Ooh,
It
back
means
to
Legends
back.
right there.
back to back. Hey, we appreciate
Back to back.
those.
Hey, we
We
appreciate
appreciate
you.
those
Big
follows,
time.
man.
The boys right there.
Yes, Sirski. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate them, and back to back. That means so much too, man. Just the community, messing with us, like that. That means a lot.
Legendary.
Yes, sir.
Legendary.
Let's go. He's got both of them.
Who are some streamers
Got both.
that either like influence you? I mean, I know you touched on Dr. Disrespect, but who are some
Yeah.
streamers that influence you, or like you kind of look up to them? Not look up to them,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you try to emulate something that they do or something like that.
Facts. Nah, man. I mean, there's a couple dudes, man. Some girls too, man. I think streaming in general, it's almost. I mean, it is about playing the game, but it's just more about like engagement. So like you have the bigger ones, like a Swag, Nick Merckx, those guys. They run it like a business, man. And I think I'll kind of revisit theirs if we can get to somewhat of that level.
Okay.
Because they treat it like a business, man. You can see how they do it. They're very precise on what they do. They don't miss. They know what they're doing. But I even take like a dude like Repulse. I know he's hot right now. Everybody loves him, but I mean, Pepe, you remember it, bro? He killed us it was almost like a year ago, bro.
Yup,
Or
I
like
do.
like
I remember
summertime.
that 100%.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, we popped into a stream and we were like, nah, this dude is different, bro. Like he
Yeah.
acted crazy.
Yeah.
But I think with just trying to study streamers or just looking up to them, it's just kind of like what I take what they do, but just admire it kind of and say this is working for them. Let me see if I can, implement this a little bit into what I'm doing. But I think that's with any creativity like process. Like you just kind of like look at what someone's doing, right? And you're like, okay, I like that. Let me see if I can twist it and make it my own way. But I think the biggest thing I take from like all the streamers that I watch or whatever is consistency, bro. Like they're gonna be on at some point, and it's gonna be high level like gameplay type thing. I got a little side note one. This guy Bugs Clubs, man. I've been watching him lately a lot now too. And
Okay.
this guy, there's a thing in the FIFA community right now where like it's okay to not do as well as you would think in the weekend league right now. Pepe, it's like
100%.
gold
100%.
3, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I've kind of
100%.
fell into that trap too. But this guy Bugs Club went top 200 the last like 6 or 7 weeks, bro.
What?
So it's like he is a demon, bro.
He's
and
eating.
I love how he talks. Like he almost treats it like it's like real, like a real game or like real sport. And I can really get on with it. I like that, bro. I like the like if you're not playing to win, like what are we doing type thing.
Yeah.
So nah,
Hey,
bro. I've been watching him a lot lately.
real
For
quick, just so
real.
I can let Chad know. Hey, so when
Yeah.
he says top 200, right? We're
Mhm.
in weekend league. We're talking he out of 30 games. You play. You get 30 games allocated to you in
Yes.
your specific division. We're saying
Facts.
that this guy is winning a minimum of 28 games out of 30 every weekend for 6 weekends straight.
100%. And I think it's now you have to be 29 because everyone is just so
my
good at the game now.
God.
So
Oh,
he only needs one game.
I remember.
Damn.
I remember before it was 28. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
earlier this
They
year. It was 28.
they boosted up a little bit. It's 29, bro. So he
Jeez.
the focus, bro. Just I'm playing the game to win. Let's get it. I love that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been watching him a lot, bro, and just kind of like implementing that back into whatever I'm doing. So that's actually really dope, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, I think every streamer. That's the other thing too. I would say this. I wouldn't try and compare yourself to different streamers and stuff because everybody's different, right? Like streaming is so interesting because there's not one solid thing that works. Like what worked for you
Yep.
might not work for me.
Yep.
So that's why it's like uncharted territory. It's not like you go into a job and do the same thing. This is the what you have to do every day. Nah, it's different.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't if someone was trying to figure out what they should do with content and how they should do it or whatever, you just have to be yourself and you have to believe in yourself because it's just I don't think there's a way to really like copy. You can take and kind of put stuff together, but I think like what makes you a good streamer is being who you are type thing.
Facts. 100%
Uh,
facts.
Let me say this.
Mhm.
I feel like little do you know, I watch your stream so much for that exact fact that I'm like
Hey,
I'm learning from you, bro.
nah, bro, I appreciate
'Cause
that, bro. Nah, that's
I feel
crazy.
yeah, bro. I feel like me. I'm at the verge. I get like 9 to 10. Like that's just like where I'll be chilling at. That's like a
Yeah,
good day. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like I feel like I'm like right behind you. So everything you're doing, I'm like picking up the crumbs. I'm like trying to see like, oh, he's doing this. Like I remember the one thing that made a huge difference
Mhm.
was when I was in your channel points and it was like free DavisBros T. I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's genius, bro. I literally
Nah,
I
bro.
did the same thing, bro. And I
Yeah.
have to this day I have hella people grinding for a T.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's just the vibe, and that's just people are watching you play, bro. Like that's the least we could do, type thing, and that's kind of where it came from. But I mean, let's be honest. Don't. I would say this too. Don't hold my brother and I like on this level because, even if we do get that level or whatever, it honestly is just like the spotlight being pointed on you type thing too. Because like, say a swag rated you, bro, right? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, come on, bro. Like, you're dope, bro. Like, your content is dope. The stuff that you
yeah.
put on TikTok, I saw that. And then
Thank you,
even the game, like, bro, you're crazy at the game. So it's like
thank you.
that type of stuff falls in line too, and that helps obviously. But we got a couple raids that were crazy and had some people that were really down to like be cool with us or whatever. So that's the part that helped a lot too, bro. So yeah, I mean, stay
Yeah.
on your path, bro. For real.
Yeah,
For real.
y'all been on the grind. I think like y'all like a year ahead of me. So like I'm literally looking at it like that. It's a time map. I'm like I'm gonna catch up to them.
Hey.
I should be around the same ballpark. I'll be content.
Yeah.
So I just
can you hear
have
my dog right now?
goals.
My dog's
I could
going
a
crazy.
little bit.
I don't
No,
want
you're
I don't
good
want her
though.
to be.
You're good. Don't worry.
She's tripping,
Cheetah.
bro.
Shouts out to Cheetah, man. Shouts out to
Dog,
Cheetah, man.
I
He's out
don't
there.
let the numbers get me down,
Mhm.
but I really focus on trying to keep them up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no content. I mean, nah, bro. I mean, if you have some writers in the chat, right, or whoever is coming in, they want to see you stream, bro. You've already won that like specific like day or whatever, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, I know, dude.
that's
There's
huge,
nothing
bro.
like what's just your loyal viewers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, are I don't know, man. Just having 5 of them dudes absolutely makes the whole purpose of streaming.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, these guys haven't cheated anything. Like, think of a swag. Like, this is 8 years, bro. I've studied these dudes. Nick Merckx has been on it since 2011, Gears of War,
I
bro.
do remember that. The Gears of War days when
Come
they
on,
were.
bro.
Yep.
Come on, bro. So like these guys been putting in work, dog. Like it doesn't just happen overnight. They have teams, bro. Like they do this. Like even disrespect. Disrespect started when he was like 36 or something like that.
Yup.
Like started, bro. So it's like it doesn't happen overnight. And those people that it does happen overnight, it's almost like it leaves you quicker because it's like, is your work
Yeah,
ethic
the
there?
hype's
Like,
gone.
you know what I mean? Like
Dr.
have you-
Disrespect
you know.
on PUBG was a demon. Was
demon,
a
bro.
Absolutely,
straight demon on PUBG.
Demon,
the
bro.
little face of the game.
He
100%,
was.
bro.
No, he literally was. He was why people played PUBG because you saw the Instagram videos.
Right.
Or
He was the Tfue of like PUBG.
yeah,
Tfue was on Fortnite.
yeah.
He was like
Yeah.
PUBG's Tfue.
He was, yeah. Like I remember, I would go on YouTube or like I would see an Instagram clip and I'd be like, "Yo, I'm watching this video right now because you know he's gonna do something crazy," and his
Exactly.
personality was
Oh, it's crazy, bro.
through the roof. Like with
Y'all seen the one where he like highlights the play like as he's doing it?
yes,
Bro.
yeah.
Like what? That's crazy, bro. So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, don't get it twisted, man. These guys are there for a reason. They've been doing it. It just happens that everything slowed down last year, so you could be like, man, I want to be like this dude or whatever. But I almost hold them on the same level as like the dudes that are killing it in professional sports, just because I've been able to see like how that works. But don't get it confused, man. These dudes have been grinding, and now we just see them getting the fruits of their labor type thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, man. It's I always go back to hard work, man. I mean, that's just you know, that's just how it goes, man. You gotta just grind it, bro. When no one's there.
Yeah.
type thing.
So you're a big soccer fan,
Mhm.
right? Big time soccer fan, big time FIFA
Sir.
fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to something that happened just recently. Some news reports broke out, and that is the top teams, the top club teams,
Sheesh.
around Europe, because that's where the biggest teams are. They want
for people like me who don't really know club teams, could you just say some names?
yeah. So
Um,
the ones we're talking about the Real Madrids, the
Okay, I've heard
Barcelonas,
of them.
the Barcelonas.
Heard of them.
That's where Messi plays. Manchester United, Juve, the ones with the big time budgets, big time names. Bayern turned them down. Liverpool, everybody knows who Liverpool is.
Liverpool, yeah.
Like
PS,
Manchester, like all those
PS,
kind of things.
PSG, Paris Saint Germain. They have one of the biggest budgets in the world when it comes to football. They declined it. They're not joining.
Yep.
But a lot of these big time teams, they're saying that they're gonna go against FIFA. So FIFA is the governing body of soccer. They're gonna go against FIFA, start their own league, make it pay-per-view, and the big time teams are gonna play a season against each other.
Bruh.
Octave.
Right.
That's what they're doing. So
Okay, hear me out. Me personally, as a guy who doesn't know how to keep up with soccer, because I feel like
Mhm.
there's so many teams.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea because it gives it like the World Cup. That's like my favorite time because that's just when it's all the countries. I know all the teams,
yeah,
all the players somewhat.
Yep.
And I just feel like I feel like that the way that they're trying to set it up is actually not that bad of an idea. But I feel like trying to go against FIFA might be risky for them in the end because I
Yep.
feel like now there might be a risk of no going back.
So
Yeah.
before I get JD's take on it, right, I'm gonna throw my take on it, and then I kind of want to just sit back and listen,
Okay.
because I really didn't have a chance to just speak to somebody besides my homie. We kind of talked about it through text when it first came out. He sent me like a screenshot, and it was crazy. But we didn't really like face to face, kind of like this, or through Discord.
Right. Right.
My take on it, right? So, Octave, for people that don't know or they're kind of like new to this idea, right? So Ogden, picture this, bro, because we're from the States. Picture if the top teams in the NBA or any team in America, picture like the top 4 teams, they said, screw this league. We're not playing in the Super Bowl this year. We're gonna go play with these other teams, and we're gonna make our own league. And the only way you can watch is if it's pay-per-view. And don't get me wrong, it's gonna be super competitive, right? But
Yeah.
but though, that's what makes, to me, the reason why I think it's an L. That's what makes those games meaningful, is because they only happen so often. You know what I'm saying? Octave, like picture
That's true.
so in pro sports in America, right? The New York Yankees and Red Sox, or Dodgers and San Francisco Giants. That's arguably some of the best, most competitive rivalries you're gonna see, right?
Yeah.
Picture if those were the only games they played, it wouldn't be a rivalry or hot or popping and talked about like that, because it's oversaturated. It happens so often, and
But would there not be enough teams to have an unsaturated league? Because
no,
like in the NFL, they only play each other like maybe twice a season.
and that's what I mean, bro. This league, they're gonna play each other like 20 times a season.
Oh, but how many games do they play like in a season of soccer though?
So in
That's what I need to know.
so in a regular league, you play 38 to 40 games, right?
Oh, okay.
Play,
That's never mind. Yeah, I see
and
what
then
y'all are saying
and
now.
this
Yeah.
is on top of that. This is a season. This is a separate league on top of the season that they're already gonna play. So they'll play like another 15 to 20 plus games, plus the cup finals. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be an L. So like Real Madrid and Barcelona, they're some of the front runners to come out into this league, and they play in a game called El Clasico, which happens minimum twice a year, and usually like they might play like once again in the finals or like the semifinals of like the cup tournament. So like at most you'll see them 4 times play a year. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and in the football world, in the soccer world, that is arguably the biggest rivalry around. Like people can make their cases, but El Clasico and Barcelona and Madrid, when they play, bro, we're talking like JD's been there. He's been to Barcelona, right?
Yep.
The stadium is so big you can see it from space. That's how big it is.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's how many people fill into this one area, bro. Like picture if that happened 10 times a year.
Wait,
It
so let me
wouldn't-
say a
it-
side note. What happens to the stadiums when they quit like this? Do they have to build new stadiums?
So I can probably guarantee when they play in England, the Super League, they're gonna have to play in Wembley. They're gonna have to play in Wembley because that's the only thing that can house when the fans do start coming back. That's the only thing that can house this amount of people that are going to want to come.
All the games will be there?
No, not all the games, but like the biggest football pitch in that country is gonna have to house the Super League when the fans start coming back, because that's the only way they can fit this amount of people. Like we're talking like matchups that would only happen in Champions League finals. They're gonna make it a league, bro.
Yeah.
So JD, what's up?
Go ahead. Let's let JD go.
Yeah, JD, what's your take, man?
I mean, so right, like I don't understand where it's okay. So from a money standpoint, I get what these people are doing, right? I get it. It makes sense.
100%.
Put all the top teams together. Let's have them play against each other. The money from that is going to be outrageous. The matches, the games, the leading up to that, flights coming in to watch these games is going to be outrageous, right? You literally, though, you take out all of the supporters that support the teams that are fighting to be in the Premier League, right?
Yep.
Or like the lower teams, they're done with. Like there's no way they're gonna like they can't even compete on getting those top players. They can't even. There's no that's out of there now. So now you flip the whole switch, or you flip the whole switch on football itself, bro, because it's just a whole different perspective now. It's literally all about money, and it's all about big time matchups. So for me, I thought about it deeply though, and I was like, well, like, is this gonna matter 100 years from now?
Yes, I
Like,
think it
really?
will. I think it will. Yes, I think it will. 100 years
You
from now, I
think
think it
so?
will. The reason I think it will is because those teams that have been around, let's just say England, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have some of the oldest teams. We're talking about teams from like the mid 1800s,
Right.
like soccer teams, right?
Right.
If this happens in 2023, I think was like the projected start date.
Mm-hmm.
Those teams are gone.
Dunzo.
And then the town is going to suffer because, let's face it, all those towns have their own stadiums for these soccer teams.
That's true. That's true.
Those teams are going to go bankrupt.
That's true.
The restaurant industry in those towns are going to take a hit.
That's true.
The
I
transportation
agree.
towns are going to take a hit. I can give you guys a real time example. All right, Brighton Albion, right? Brighton
Okay.
Hove,
Yep,
Brighton
right.
Hove Albion. They got They had a state-of-the-art stadium. I think it was built in like 2016. The Amex
Right.
Stadium,
Right.
the American Express Stadium. They are consistently towards the bottom of the table in the Premier League, right?
Facts.
If this league happens, Brighton Albion is done.
Done.
Their chances of ever getting a $1 million budget gone. Their chances of ever making the Champions League, because if this happens, the Champions League is gonna fold.
Yeah.
Dunzo.
I mean, even
Like,
even think
everything's
of a
gone.
team, Vardy and Conte. What was their team? Who were they playing for? Way back.
What'd you say, bro? I didn't.
Conte and Vardy. Who were they playing with?
Not Ajax.
I could see the logo, bro.
Not. Oh my God, man. What is the
Blue.
name?
What?
What is the name of that
Yeah.
team? They're in the second. They're in the second division, man. Oh,
But they
man.
weren't. They weren't when they were playing for him, bro.
Oh
You know
my
what I mean?
God, bro. It's not Crystal Palace. Who the hell is the team?
Nah,
man?
it's something with an L, bro.
Is
Is
it
it Leicester? Nah, I don't know if it is, bro.
No, it's not Leeds. I know the team that you're talking about, though. I know the team that you're talking about.
So it's like that team never gets a chance to do what they did, and they won the league or whatever that year. And like,
Was it Leeds? Was it Leeds or Leeds?
Nah, bro. It was I think it's
Bro,
Leicester City.
It is
bro.
Leicester City. The Foxes. They won in
Yes, bro.
2017. 2017, yeah, they won the Premier League.
That was the team. So that never happens now, bro. So
Yeah.
then you take out Cinderella stories, which I don't know if people are interested in that, but your Cinderella stories are like more like, I don't know, who would be the bottom team in the Super League? It'd be like
The bottom
Milan
team,
winning it
I'm about
or
to say,
something
yeah,
like.
bro, the bottom team in the Super League would be a powerhouse anywhere else.
Exactly. So then that takes away from a lot of things. But I just took a step back, bro. I don't think they're concerned with anything that we have that we're thinking about now. They don't care about it.
Yeah.
Somebody had mentioned in my chat, Ronaldo and Messi won't be able to compete in the World Cup. They don't care. Like Ronaldo and Messi are pretty much done. If we're being honest, they don't really care about that. So it's like even Mbappe and them, they're not even planning for that. It's like beyond that. They're trying to change this whole thing over, and it's a huge L. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a huge L. But just from their standpoint, money, bro.
Yeah. I think honestly that the player that's going to dominate this league, because let's be honest, Man City they're definitely going to that. Anywhere the money is, Man City, their name pops up
100%.
because
Oil.
they're one of the richest clubs in the world.
Oil Classico. Yeah.
Phil Foden, if he stays at Man City, he's going to dominate this Super League. Just seeing him go up against the other top players in the Champions League, this guy is a different breed. If you have not seen Phil Foden, just YouTube Octave, just YouTube Phil Foden. This dude is like, I want to say Phil Foden's 20.
Yeah, young boy.
He's like,
young boy.
Bro, he's 20 and he's dominating people that have been playing this game for like 20 years, bro. Just like,
he's crazy. He's crazy, bro. He's crazy.
You know what I'm thinking about the pay-per-view thing though?
What's up?
Is that this isn't to like bag on a lot of other countries, but like football is not that big in the US, right?
Right.
It's not as big as it is like elsewhere.
You're talking about soccer.
Right.
And soccer.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I feel like in other countries, dude, they're not, unless they make the pay-per-view really cheap. Like I feel like it's gonna be a struggle to actually get people to pay for it, because especially if there's no, like here you're doing pay-per-view on like a fight, and that fight could end first round, first punch, your money's spent. You know what I mean?
Well,
literally happened like 2 days ago, the Jake Paul thing.
Yeah.
Everybody just wasted their money. So like, why are people gonna pay to watch every single game when there's no, like how you're saying, if they're playing so often, the beef isn't gonna really be there no more.
Yeah.
The intensity's not gonna be there. It's gonna just be like watching, like you wouldn't pay pay-per-view to watch an NFL game.
Yeah. So
because it's just, that's not how it works.
Here's why I say Here's why I think it's an L. So it's the opposite of what you're thinking. So, and a lot of these teams, right? They are the largest attraction in that town, right?
Right.
So let's just say LA for
Like the
example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lakers.
So let's just say LA for example. You got the Lakers, the Dodgers, the Kings, and there's one more team.
Chargers.
The Chargers and the Rams, right? So all of those teams like the past decade since 2010, they have either won championships or they've been to championship finals, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great talent and there's a lot of great teams in LA, right? Let's take a town like Madrid, for example, right? Real Madrid, the football team, that is the largest attraction in the town.
Right.
Like I'm talking like that's it. And they have other teams. They got basketball, they got indoor soccer, they got volleyball. They're all named Real Madrid. But Real Madrid, the football team, is the biggest club out there. So those supporters, wherever Real Madrid goes, those supporters are gonna flock to it. The reason I'm saying it's an L is because the actual domestic league, like the league that they play in Spain, not the Super League, it's gonna take a huge hit. It's good. Like, what's the incentive of them to show up and play in a domestic league game for a few million, right? If they win, because I think even the Champions League right now, if you win it, I want to say you get like 125 million goes to the winning team. This new Super League, bro, it's a billion. We're talking billions of dollars, bro. Like we're talking like the winner of the Super League could arguably get 500 mil as a purse.
Insane, bro. One of my people in my chat brought up a crazy point too, that like this might honestly be another play to get Americans more interested in soccer or football.
Yeah, we're gonna buy it 100%. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it 200%.
So it's like now you have, it's not really a very prominent sport out here, but if you have like games like that, Americans be like, oh, the best team's playing the best team. Let me just turn it on or whatever. Whether it's streamed on, whatever it is, whatever they put it on. I mean, you'll get some heads to turn their head instead of watching Man U play, a Leicester City and beat them, 3-0 or whatever. No one wants to watch that, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a little draw for Americans too, which is interesting. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's gonna be it's more serious than people think. I think just what's gonna happen from it. I don't want the NBA to get any ideas or anything like that, or any other sporting. Like that would be crazy, bro. But that's the other thing. Soccer's the biggest sport in the world. We don't have it to where, like the Lakers could probably beat any other team in any other part of the world, like right now. So it's not like that. I wish it was. That'd be dope, because then you could do something like this. But yeah, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to strap up and see what the vibe is in a couple months from now, a couple years.
So I'm gonna tell you guys this two things, right? Number one, if it does actually happen, I'm paying for it. That's hey, they already got one person in Pepe. Reason being, right? Here's the reason why I'm gonna buy into it, right?
Oh.
You will never see. I'll never see, even though it's an L, I'll never see like Liverpool and let's just say Real Madrid. I'll never see them face off that many times, right? And I'll never see that level of competition that many times in a season, right? And then number two, I hope that this new league forces FIFA, similar to the NCAA, to kind of get their act together, because FIFA is the most corrupt organization. I don't want to say corrupt, but FIFA is this. They rip people off. Like, bro, the World Cup, like the amount of money that FIFA makes off the World Cup and how little the players get paid representing their country is ridiculous.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous. Like, bro, let me just put it to you like this, man. These guys sacrifice their bodies for their country and like play their heart out for their country to make like 50,000.
Right.
A player.
If that.
That's brutal.
Like players get like a $50,000 check to play in the World Cup.
Yep.
Like
which the Super League could take away from the World Cup, if we're being honest, bro.
Yeah.
Like it could change the whole World Cup infrastructure. Younger kids will play earlier or sooner, and then that whole thing gets shifted. Now, like people are like, I'm not playing in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, if they want to take a real shot at FIFA, boycott these friendly matches. Like, say you're
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah, hey, this match is scheduled between Denmark and Italy, da 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 da. Like, it'll be
Mhm.
on this channel, da 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 da, and just nobody gets off the bus. You just stay on the
Yep.
bus. Or like
Yep.
when the World Cup happens in Qatar, nobody gets off the bus. You just don't play in it, and then FIFA
Facts.
loses all that money, and it forces them to get it together. But like,
Facts.
the amount of money that gets made to cheat in FIFA, and we're not talking about the video game. We're talking in the actual real life. Like the amount of money. Like you're like, yo, how did the ref miss that call? And then it goes to VAR. You're like, yo, how did VAR miss that call? Like if
Right.
we're gonna ignore that cheating isn't a thing, and it's like some of these clubs, like how did PSG get Mbappe? I know Mbappe is a homegrown player, but how did PSG get Mbappe and Neymar on the same squad? We have like that's like Michael Jordan and Kobe at their
Yeah. No, it's
primes
crazy.
on the
Crazy,
field
bro.
at the same time on the same team wearing the same jersey.
Crazy. Crazy.
How?
No, it's
How did it?
a
How
whole
did it happen?
different. No, you're right. It's a whole different world, bro. That's why I told people, I was like, bro, it's always been about money though
Yeah.
for soccer in some standpoint. Stack them teams up, bro, and get the bread.
Yeah, because we always talk about super teams in America, but like European football, especially, if you don't
Oh,
have
bro.
if you don't have a super team, forget it.
You're not even in the runnings, boys.
Forget it. Forget it. And it's so hard to keep a homegrown talent in the club that he
Yep.
grew up in because as soon as you see those dollar signs, like you
Boom.
picture you're in a youth academy and you're just struggling. You're like, damn, I'm miles away from home. I'm not getting paid. Da 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 da. And then, bro, Man U comes calling and like, yo, we got 105 M's for you. You coming? Of
I'm outta
course they're
here,
gonna.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Get me out of here, bro.
Take me.
Immediately. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
facts, though, bro. We'll see
Yeah.
what
Y'all,
happens.
y'all coming right now?
Yeah, straight up,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. You guys. Hey, I'm outside, so if you weren't
Yeah.
gonna
Wait,
pick me up, yeah,
Hey,
Exactly.
there's a driver outside?
Bruh, I'm out.
yeah.
Great.
Hey, so let's get on like a more like personal level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, bro, you got any funny stories from your Mamba Academy days that you want to share?
Mamba Academy
Like-
funny stories, man.
Like something that just happened and you were like, bro, did that just happen? Because I know one that you told me that I can kind of.
Bro, which one, bro? Which one? There's been some wild ones that have
Bro,
happened,
could
bro.
you
Which-
please tell these dudes the story of when Lucas showed up to work out at Mamba Academy, please?
Oh my lord, bro. So first off,
wild.
man, my man's in there. He pulls up like
We're
sandals
talking
on.
about Luka Doncic, by the way.
Luka Doncic, yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Luka.
100%. This is before he gets drafted. Like I think this is like maybe like 2 months, maybe 2-3 months before he gets drafted.
Oh man.
So you know, people are just like, oh, this kid from playing for Barcelona or whatever. He's supposed to be pretty good. Da da da. Bro, he walks in. I didn't even recognize him, bro. I really didn't. I didn't know this was the guy, and he was weighing like I don't know how much he was weighing, bro, but it didn't look like the pictures. It didn't look like the videos. He just looked like he was chilling a little bit too much in California for the last couple of weeks or whatever. Bro, my man gets in the workout. He's missing stuff. And we had so many people hyping him up. Like, this is the guy, bro. I'm telling you. He looks terrible. Like, shots, anything, layups, can't get off the ground. And we're just like, no way this guy is actually being talked about as the number 1 pick. And I don't know, bro. Like, we saw him like 2-3 weeks later. Looked like a totally different guy, bro. And he was eating 100%. But yeah, first seeing him though, it's crazy, man. I mean, we were lucky enough to see a lot of those guys come in and play. I say the same thing for Trae Young, bro. He came in and he wasn't even trying to do like a lot of the crazy workouts. He just had his own thing that he was sticking to.
Mhm.
And yeah, man. I mean, people will tell you that were there. Like he had his pre-draft thing, or like the workout or whatever, in front of like all the GMs and everything. He was shooting off the side of the backboard, bro.
What?
Cap. Yeah.
Hey,
he was-
hey, I just want to let
I
you
don't know
know
what it
the type of people that me and Octave, we ain't gonna be able to ask nobody else that was there because we not, you know what I mean? Like, wait,
Hey, nah, right.
we're not plugged in. Hey,
You know, hey, bro, listen.
you're
If anybody, hey, listen, I'll say it like this: if anybody was there that sees this, they know I'm not capping.
Oh, man, bro.
He was, yeah, I don't know if it was nerves or whatever, but it was cool. It's been cool to see the progression of a lot of players like Lonnie Walker, Landry Shamet came through. Jordan McLaughlin. He wasn't supposed to get drafted. He plays for the Timberwolves, like backup point guard.
Yo,
Um,
what?
yeah, now a lot of guys that you
You
wouldn't
were
think
in the
that.
same gym as these people?
Oh, bro, every day, bro. I'm trying to think who else. De'Aaron Fox is probably our best one that we had. De'Aaron Fox, Thomas Bryant. Um, I think this goes on. What's crazy is the other side of that, to where the guys that we thought was gonna be crazy, that I couldn't tell you what they're doing now, but yeah, nah, bro. Bro, it was crazy, man. Honestly, to see that progression now and see what they're doing and be able to say, hey, we helped out a little bit with that. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. A lot of vibes in there. A funny one. We always would see my boy Gilbert Arenas, man. Gilbert Arenas could always talk about anything, Kobe stories, this and that. But I kid
Ak,
you
are
not,
you hearing this, Ak? We're talking about Mr. Tucson himself, Gilbert
bro.
Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas, Gilbert Arenas would come in and say some wild stuff. One of the craziest days at my work, man. My man Gilbert Arenas comes in the building. He has a Louis bag, like a Louis duffel bag,
The drip.
and he's like, yo, is Swaggy P here? Swaggy P here yet? I'm like, nah, Nick's Swaggy's not here yet, bro. Like, all right, I'm going to court 5. He goes to the court. So I don't go for a while because I'm waiting for like Swaggy to get here, but Swaggy never shows up.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, let me go check on Gil. I go, there's a curtain, so you can't see court 5 until you go over to the court. So I go over to court 5. This man has $100,000, okay, poured out of the Louis bag onto the court. I think there's a video on YouTube. Pours it all out.
What?
All onto the court. And he's FaceTiming Swaggy, and he's like, if I miss more than 5 shots out of 100, this is yours.
What?
He makes 97, bro. And they're threes, NBA threes, bro. He's just like this. Not even. I mean, I don't know if you guys have shot from like NBA 3, but
Yes,
like, bro,
that's
it's
deep. That's
dog.
deep.
It's deep, like,
But especially from the wings. Especially from the wings, bro. The wings, bro. The wings feel like you shoot from the front row.
Yep, he made 10 at each spot, bro.
Oh my god.
And oh no, he made 10. Yeah, so he went, yeah. And he went back the other way too. So it was hilarious though, because he's on the FaceTime the whole time talking to Swaggy about it. Like, bro, he's looking at the camera, bro, and he's like, come on, Nick, you thought I was gonna let you win this? And cashing, bro.
No
He made like 2 like that. Yep.
Yo, that's craziest story.
I never
bro.
seen that much money too. I played it so cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
What?
Bro. I was
Played
like,
it so cool.
I was like, bro, there's $100,000 on the floor right now. And he wasn't even tripping, bro.
The amount of, I don't know if you realize this, but the amount of history you were in the same room for.
Oh, bro.
You know how people say if I was a fly on the wall? Like,
Yeah.
no
yeah,
disrespect, but that's you, bro. Like you were there, bro. You were there.
It was, bro, and it was so jam packed. Like something would happen. Like we'd have like the Nike Skills Academy, which Nipsey Hussle, all these guys, LeBron, all these dudes would come in that. So like they all come in one day, bro, and you have to be ready to do whatever. Like, does he need this? Does he need that? We got Jay-Z in there. Jay-Z's in here, right? Jay-Z.
Oh my god, the list
Jay-Z's
never
sit,
ends, bro.
Jay-Z's
Why
just
do
sitting
you-
in the stands, bro, with his boys. Tata, all these guys that he raps about. They're just sitting there.
He just keeps one-upping himself.
Yeah, one of my like my sister, man, she's a legend. She walked up to him and she's like, yo, we don't have any Ace of Spades, but we have some water. And you know Jay owns Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
So we're like joking with him. He's like, nah, I'm chilling, bro. Like we don't have to move him to VIP. He's like, I'm cool right here. Sat and watched his nephew play. You got Jim Boeheim, coach of Syracuse, legendary coach, watching his son play. His son's a baller too, by the way. But then you got like Westbrook, LeBron, Kevin Love, Chris Paul, all just sitting in a row, just watching the game. DeMar, just watching these games, bro. But then that's one day, right? So then the next day, like, or like a week later, everything's dead. And then the next day after that, like, oh, we have, what do we have? We have, so then there's like an event where it's like the pros will come in and play against up and coming high school guys. So we got KD walking in the building, looking like Slender Man, like 8'5", has his shoes in his hands. I'm like, no way, he's about to play right now.
This is Octa's favorite player. This is Octa's favorite
Bro,
player.
I couldn't have kept my cool right there. I'm
Bruh.
sorry. I
have some
probably
videos.
would've
I'll
strived that.
remind me to send it to you, bro. But so like he walks in, he has his shoes. I'm like, no way he's playing, bro. No way, he wasn't on the list. KD walks in, he's like, I'm hooping, bro. What's up? Talks to the players. Boom, boom, boom. Then Devin Booker walks in. Then KCP comes in, and then they have a
Poe was
team.
there, bro. Poe was there.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Poe the
Crazy.
realest. Hey, Poe is the realest NBA player of all time. I don't care what nobody say. You can't
That's the
change my
Brody.
mind about it. Argue
Shout
with
out
your
to my
mom.
guy.
Poe is out there dropping buckets in an
He was
NBA
doing his
game
thing.
with an ankle monitor on.
Facts.
I don't want to
Buckets,
hear
boy.
what nobody got to say. My man said, "Hey, I'm on house arrest, but I'm showing up to get. I'm dropping buckets, bro. I'm dropping buckets,
Oh,
dog."
bro, that's and like at that time I was still more with basketball, which was really cool. But then I think what was cool for me, I transitioned into events, right? So then we, as big as we grew, with Kobe and Mamba, like bro, we were doing stuff like having bar mitzvahs, bro. Like we were having robot tournaments. Like kids would build the robots and then like go at it and try and win scholarships, bro.
What the
Like
fuck?
just the most random, like coolest things you've ever been a part of. So for me, it was cool, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I feel like I might have peaked, bro, with just the stuff that I saw. The coolest thing though,
No way.
coolest thing I ever got to see there was Kobe. Kobe taught like all these players, Paul George, Kawhi, Kyrie. I mean Jamal Murray, all these guys, and they just learned from him, right? And I was able to sit on the court, and I'll never forget. Kobe was sitting like a couple seats down with like a couple of his people or whatever.
I know the story.
Yeah, and he was coaching.
Yeah.
So it was like I was watching an All-Star game for like however long they went, 30, 45 minutes. And like I was on the floor with like these unbelievable players, just hearing them talk, seeing what they're saying, how they move. And Kobe was coaching them. So I was like, this is it, bro. Like I'm good, dog. Like after this, like I'm good. So it just was like a blur, but to have this last like almost year now, just to think about everything that happened while I was there, I was honored, lucky, super lucky to be a part of it, bro. But yeah, I got some crazy memories, man. Shout out Nipsey Hussle too. I met Nipsey Hussle, man. My man pulled up, left the blue Lambo just sitting there. R.I.P. to the GOAT.
That was actually his. That was actually his. The one
he said,
from.
yo, yeah, the blue joint. Yeah, and he was like, I don't know. There's nowhere to park. Y'all don't have to park.
Where the fuck you gonna park a blue Lambo at? You can't just put a blue Lambo on a parking spot. What the fuck?
Y'all gonna have to park it.
We had a fire hazard for like a cool like 15 minutes when we were trying to figure that out.
Bro, I got a blue Lambo. I'm pulling it inside wherever I'm at.
Low key,
open the doors up. Move the tables out the way. I'm putting my blue Lambo inside, bro.
Bro, there's only a couple like Jay-Z had that aura, Kobe had that aura, and Nipsey definitely had the aura, bro. Like you just knew it was like, who is that guy, bro? A lot of people were like, he just left his car? Like he didn't even look back, bro.
Hey,
he's the guy and was out.
Two stories I gotta ask, right? One,
yeah.
The world gotta hear these stories, bro, because I know the stories.
Of course,
bro. All right, so one story, the first story, bro. Can you please? Because I don't know if Octave heard it, but can you please tell the story, the warm-up story when you were in college, bro?
Oh, bruh, the warm-up joint. I forgot. See, I be forgetting about all the things like be going on, but yeah, man, like this is probably my second or third college basketball game ever, freshman year, bro. I'm like 18, bro. Baby JD. Like, I look like a baby Bambi, like a baby deer, bro. So we played Cal Berkeley first, then we played somebody else, and then now we have Syracuse. Syracuse, bro. It's like, I think they were like number 2 or 3, like in the country, bro. I'm like, all right, this is the best. This is like the best, bro. Like, so like we get to the dome. It's like this huge like dome, bro. Like it seats like probably the most in. Not America, but it's up there, bro.
We're talking about the Carrier Dome. We're talking about the Carrier Dome. Yep.
They use the end part of the dome just like, so it's in a huge circle. Just the end part is used for the basketball games right here. Like this whole thing is like they have monster truck rallies and like stuff like that in there. It's huge, bro. So you even have to go in and they have to set like the air pressure because it's different from outside. So like, bro, we're in there, dog. I'm in there. You know how basketball works? Just college basketball games. You get there, you do shoot around, then you go home. Go to the hotel, kind of take a nap or just watch film, and then you go back and play. So like, I can't sleep. I'm nervous as hell, bro. I'm so nervous, bro. Like I told the homies, yeah, I'm on ESPN. I'm posting on Facebook at the time. I'm on Facebook. I'm like, yo, I'm on ESPN. Check me out. Everyone's like, oh my God, JD. Okay. I'm like, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Get my bag. I'm out. I'm in the bus. Listen to music at the iPod. You know what I mean? It's connected. You know, we're not on the AirPod waves yet. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, like I'm ready, bro. Get into the arena. I'm chilling. I got a t-shirt on with my my uniform pants. I'm like, okay, let's go, boy. Like, let's just go out there like a little bit swaggy, like gotta come out. I can't have everything on yet. Like, I go out there, start shooting a little bit, and everyone's like, all right, you gotta go back. We gotta get ready to stretch or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go get my warm up. Go try and look for my warm up. Like, not in my bag. I'm like, nah, somebody took it, bro. I'm not tripping. When I say I can't find my warm up, I start tweaking, bro, because my coach was like, even if you didn't have your shoes tied right, you're gonna get yelled at crazy. So I'm like, bro, I'm literally about to play Syracuse, dog, and I don't have my warm up, dog. So I kid you not. If there's a video, I don't know if there's a video somewhere, but they do the whole like national anthem and octave. Like in basketball, like if you have your tee off, like if you have your warm up off before the game starts, people are like, "Yo, he's nice, bro." Like that dude is a killer, bro. He doesn't have his warm up on. Like he's ready to play.
He's about to drop 30 immediately, bro.
I am rookie. Like I played like not that much the first couple games.
Oh my god, bro.
And this is Syracuse, so I'm like, if I get in the game, bro, like I'm about to go crazy. Bro, I don't have the warm up on. I'm standing there like a little baby. like, bro, everyone's like looking at me like crazy. Like, nah, he did not forget his warm up.
Bro.
I get back to the, like, let's just say we get smacked or whatever. I played though. I played again. I got a couple buckets. I was on the board. But we get back to.
Let's call a spade. What's a couple though? Like, did you have four? Did you have 4 points or did you have 6 points?
I think I had like 5 points, bro.
Okay. He was hooping. He did his thing. He did his thing.
It was OD, bro. That team was crazy too. That was Dion Waiters, CJ Fair, Fab Mello, Michael Carter Williams.
Hey, what was the point guard that they had too? Oh man, he was
Jardine, bro.
Yeah, Scoop Jardine, bro. Yeah, he was nice.
I think they went to like the
Elite Eight.
They
went to Elite Eight. Yeah, I remember that.
Nah, so the team was crazy, bro. But yeah, I get back to the room after the game, bro. Warm up, sitting right on the bed. Or like it was like right like on the other side of the bed. I'm neat too, guys. Like I'm a neat person. Like I have my stuff. I was crushed. I took a L that day. You know what I mean? But,
oh my gosh, bro, that is hilarious.
Yeah, it was wild. No cap. I still I still don't know how I did that. But yeah, if there's ever a video or something, I don't know if I can find that. But I'm standing there, bro, bald head. Like I had short hair at the time. I'm just like. I look like a creative player, boy. It looks crazy. No cap.
Hey,
then wild, bro.
Hey, the last one I want to ask you, the last story I want you to touch on and tell about, bro. Tell me about the Travis Scott's concert. The Travis Scott concert you went to, and there was only 100 people there.
Bro.
What? This is Octave. This is a true. I've seen the video evidence, bro. Matter of fact, the concert's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like a little on YouTube, small clip, but. I don't even think there was 100, if I'm being honest with you guys. So this was at least 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Travis Scott was still popping 4 or 5 years ago, which is crazy.
He was, bro. So he had just dropped days before rodeo. Yeah, like days before rodeo was like fairly new, bro. People were like, who's the guy? Like he's cool. So like it was literally on the like list of people. It was like Travis Scott and who was the other guy? Currencies was a bigger name on the thing, and then the biggest name,
a huge name, bro. What? Whoa, you biggest name drop like
no, shout out Currency, but it just shows you though, like the biggest name on there was Schoolboy Q. He closed the event, bro.
What?
Schoolboy Q.
Wait, hold on, wait. So you mean tell me you went to a concert, Schoolboy Q, Currency, and Travis Scott?
Yeah, no, and I think somebody else was there that I'm missing, bro. Nah, there was somebody else that I'm missing. But like, yeah, bro. My man, bruh. Like when I tell you, Travis was on for maybe like 35 and trying to go longer, but they kind of like, all right, bro, like the performance,
you're giving them too much.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It was crazy, dog.
Oh my god.
Less than I say less than 100 people, bruh. Like
what?
Valley was there too. Ask him next time, bro.
Shout out to Valley. Hopefully we can have Valley on the podcast too, because we need a platinum recording artist on the podcast.
Hey, nah,
bro.
Chill. That boy, he got something on the, he's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing.
Hey, people think I'm joking when I tell them that your brother is cold on the microphone. But they're like, "Oh, Valley got a platinum record." I'm like, "Go listen to just go listen to him on YouTube. Just see for yourself." Then they come back and they're like, "Yo, he is nice." I'm like, "All right,
hey, bro,
okay."
He's doing his thing, man. He's kind of experiments with some stuff, but my brother's very artistic, bro. I say that like he doesn't give himself enough credit. But even we just got the new sub emotes and follow emotes, or not emotes, notifications. My brother,
yeah.
he did all that, bro. Like I can't do that. I don't know who could do that, bro. Just off rip like that. It took him like
Yeah.
1 day, 2 days. So
Damn.
nah, he's very artistic, man, for sure. But
It's
but
just
yeah,
his.
ask him next time about the Travis concert, bro. Less
Yeah,
than
Bro,
100, bro. Less
your
than 100.
bro's energy is literally one of a kind too. I don't
Hey,
know.
can't
Every
be
bro.
time
can't be
I come
matched.
in, I drop a yo. The man's
Mhm.
just like, Octave, what's good, my bro?
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing? And every time it's like I just know it's gonna be a good what's good from him.
Yes, sir, man.
You're,
That's the boy right there, man. I mean,
I,
that's been my right hand since day one, man, for real.
I
So
don't know if it's just his personality, but I don't think
mhm.
I've ever seen Valley in a bad mood ever.
Nah, nah,
Even
man.
when he gets just pooped on in Fortnite.
Hmm.
This was back in the day when
Yeah, no facts.
When Valley had the dreads. When Valley had the dreads, this is
Yeah.
back in the people don't know this, but I'm telling you,
Yes.
I've been around. Valley used to have the
Yes.
dreads, and he was
Yes.
not good at Fortnite at all.
Nope. 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 Nope.
This
At
ain't
all.
no secret.
No, this is facts.
He would get pooped on stream and just laugh it off and keep it
Just be
moving.
like,
I'm like, this is so inspirational because we've all been there before when
bruh,
you just run into somebody that's just better. You know what I mean? Like
facts, bro.
they might not be better overall, but at that moment in time, they caught you slipping and they were better in the moment. And
Yeah,
I've
bro.
never seen them, and I'm telling you, man, like it shows.
He's a lot better than me, like on taking like the L's, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
and it
100%.
shows in his voice. Like it's just
Yeah.
so composed and level,
Yep.
and the
Yep.
way he can get his articulate his thoughts, bro. It
Yeah.
is
Nah,
hilarious.
yeah.
So
Nah,
shouts
Valley
out to
got some
Valley.
stories. Hey, Valley got some stories too, bro. My brother, he was crazy at baseball, bro. I'm not gonna ruin, but like that boy was on that level, bro.
Oh,
Like you guys know, I told you, Pepe, Christian Yelich is the homie too, though. Like for real, bro. Like Yelich is the
hey, y'all
homie,
have a
bro.
good night, man. I don't think I can listen to.
Nah, Casey knows
Bro,
that too, though.
what? Yo,
Yelich is
hey,
my
listen,
dog,
y'all
bro.
have a good night. We're
All
gonna
right.
end on that note. I'm turning the camera off.
Chill, bro.
Y'all can still
Nah,
talk in the
not
Discord or
even,
whatever.
bro.
Anybody
Not
that's in
even.
chat, if you want to go check it out. Hey,
Nah,
my
bro.
name's Pepe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Jokes.
Nah, bro. That's the guy, bro. We grew up. I lived like 10, 15 minutes from him. But like, yeah, nah, he's the homie, bro. My brother was like crazy at baseball. He'll never really talk about it or anything, but like that boy was that boy. He got hurt a lot more than I did. Which happens to, players and top players and whatnot. But nah, bro, my brother's getting scouted crazy, dog. But he won't really speak about that. But
Crazy.
yeah, bro. But yeah, nah, baseball used to go kind of crazy for us, bro. Low key back in the day.
I used to
Shout
play
out, shout
baseball.
out to the boys. Yeah, nah, baseball's lit, dog. It's like
I
I
feel
probably should have
like
pitched, low key.
oh
Like,
man, that's what I did. Well,
yeah,
I
nah,
only did that
pitching's lit.
until I got later on. I was always third base, and then one year they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna throw you on the mound." I was like, "Whoa, chill
Like,
out."
hold
I was
up,
like,
bro.
what are you doing, man?" I was like, "Hey," I literally told my coach, "I was like, you don't gotta do that." I was like, "You don't gotta be nice, man." I was like,
Bruh. You're like, hold on, bruh. Hold on. Nah, I'm
I'm
not
like,
good.
I'm cool. I'm cool at third base, man. Like, you don't gotta do that. I want to win, you know. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to. But I remember it all started just because of one game. I went crazy. I had like my first home run. I had
Yo.
a sliding catch.
Sheesh.
And then after the catch, they were just like, "Nah, put him on the mound." I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "I'm having a good game right now. I
Boy
don't
got
need to
super
go do that."
promoted. Yeah, damn, bro.
And
That's
then
crazy.
from that moment forward, yeah, it kind of made me a pitcher because I actually did all right.
That's lit, bro. Shout
That
out to
is
the
crazy.
baseball days, man. Yeah,
That
nah,
is
shout
crazy.
out to-
Hey, can I tell you guys a funny story? A funny
Yeah,
track
go
story.
ahead.
So when I was this is in middle school, right? So
Okay.
I ran track in middle school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because only reason I ran track, my sister ran track, right? So shouts out to my sister. Go to that track. I'm talking like my sister was like 12, 13 years old, beating grown men in the street in races. I'm talking dusting,
Sheesh.
dusting them from one stop sign to the other.
Sheesh.
I'm talking 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters. To this day, I'm not beating her, right? So ran track, me and the sister out there, and I was running in, I think I was running in the 200, right? So I run in the 200, I get like third or fourth. And anybody that's sprinted out there before, like when you sprint like that, you're gassed. So like
Yep.
if you're running in multiple events, you're a superhuman. You're freaking nature, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
running the 200, the last event for the day is always the 100 meter, right? Like,
Right.
it's
Yep. I know. I remember about that.
At a track meet, any track meet you go to, the last event that happens is the 100-meter, right?
Yep.
So in warm-ups, this guy on the team pulls his hamstring, right? Can't run in the 100 meters, right? Coach comes up to me. I'm laid out on the bleachers, knocked out on the bleachers, done. Like flip-flops on, like the jersey, the track jersey is like over my eyes. Like I'm getting the best sleep of my life, right? Coach comes over, taps me on my leg. He's like, "Yo, you're running in the 100." I'm like, "I'm running in what?" I'm like, I just ran like 45 minutes ago. Like I'm done. I'm finished. I'm cooked. And plus, like I don't know anything about the 100. And he's like, "Go get your blocks. Go get your blocks. You're running in the 100." I'm like, "Oh my god,
dead, bro."
I'm like, when does it start? He's like 25 minutes. I'm like, I should have been warming up. I should have been doing stretches.
My god, bro! Last minute changes,
Last
boy.
minute changes. So I throw the uniform back on. It's sweaty. I start warming up. I feel cold. I feel tight because I just sprinted not too long ago. Line up in the blocks, bro. Look over, man. It's last year's state championship winner bro. Yes, bro. He's on lane 4. So anybody that's also ran track or been a track, the fastest runners, the ones with the fastest time, they're in the middle lanes.
Oh, that's right. They're
second
in
yeah. What's up?
I
Second or
always
fourth,
thought
right?
about that. Are people technically running a bigger circle? Like when
No.
they're on the outside, or it's the same start?
So in the 200, it's a staggered start. So the ones in the inside lanes, the closer you are to the inside, the further back you are, because you have the shortest around the outside. And the stagger start kind of easy. In the 100, you just line up even, and you just run it, right? So I'm the slowest because I didn't do any of the heats. I'm a sub in. I'm in lane 8. I'm on the outside, bro. They got me on the outside, right? And it's kind of hard running on the outside because you can't tell without turning your head, which is like a cardinal sin in track. You can't tell without turning your head where you're at.
Facts.
Like where you're running.
You can't at all. Yeah. Facts.
So the fastest guys in the heats, they're on lanes 3 and 4. So I look over, I'm like, bro, is that the state championship? Didn't he just win a state last year? Bro, he's in the middle, right? My man, and this is how I knew that I didn't stand a chance of this. He gets down, right? He gets down, and he takes off like as like a warm up, full speed for like 20 meters down the track, just. And then he comes back, bro, shaking his legs out, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that feels nice. That feels nice." I'm like, "What?"
Oh my god, bro!
Like most of the time, you see people jumping up and down, slapping their muscles, shaking their legs out. My man literally took off out of the blocks full speed. Like I thought the race had started. Took off out of the blocks full speed for like 20 meters. Came back.
My man said that feels nice.
So that feels nice. That feels nice. So
it's over when you hear that, bro. It's over.
I get down in the blocks. You know what I mean? I'm like ready to go. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to give this my best. I mean, it's half of the 200. So how hard could it be, right?
Right.
So the gun goes off. I get a pretty good start. I get a decent start. Like my first 4 steps, I'm getting them up and down, right?
Right.
I look up and I get into like my full sprint because your first like 4 to 5 steps, you have your head down. Like you're looking straight at the ground and you're just trying to like drag your toes, it's called, right? I look up, my man is halfway done already. When I say halfway done, I mean it's him and there's the rest of us. So I'm running shoulder to shoulder with everybody else, and he's halfway done. I kid you not.
That feels good,
bro. I kid you not, bro. I kid you not.
Oh
I ran slower just seeing that. I probably could have got like, you know, top 3, top 4, maybe. If I concentrated, but it broke my mental spirit that like literally I slowed down. I was like, yo, there is no way that he's that fast. Like my man, I think he's either a sophomore or a junior at this time, and he was running like a high 11.
Jesus, bro. Yeah, nah, he's different. For that speed too, bro.
Yeah, a high 11. Like world record.
You can't get stuck on that, bro. That's
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like world record is like in the 9s. So like for him to be running like mid to high 11s, bro. In high school, you are dazzling.
Different, bro.
Dazzling, bro.
Gazelle like.
Bro. I kid you, bro. I came like this. I looked up and I'm like, yo, there's no way. Did somebody come onto the track? Did somebody come onto the track and they're running right now? But my man was absolutely dazzling. Yeah.
Hey,
And then I'll tell you,
OD.
I'll tell you guys one more embarrassing story.
Yeah.
Right?
No, let me hear it.
JD's heard this one before.
Okay.
I got dunked on by J.R. Smith's little brother when I.
I mean, it happens, bro. You know what I mean? It
Hey,
happens. Everybody gets dunked on.
boys, I got dunked on by J.R. Smith's little brother, right? So Pepe
Mm-hmm.
was cold in basketball. Like, I'm talking like I was ice cold.
That boy.
The problem was is that I was ice cold against my level of competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I mean,
and there's levels to this, right? So I never really. I mean, I had been on the same court playing against an All-American or like an All-State type quality player, but I had never been his cover. Like I had never had I had never had to guard him. And I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to say how many he had, right? But
it was a lot. It was a lot.
He had more points than our team. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Let's just put it like that.
So you know, it could have been, you know, we had low scoring game, 30 to 33 type thing. You know what I mean?
You're low, bro. You're.
I mean,
He might have had 30.
keep
He might have had 30 at the half. But anyway, anyway, right? So the game starts, right? They win the tip off. They swing it to him. He takes one step over half court, knocks a 3-pointer down. I don't have a chance to close out. I'm just looking like, did he really let this go? Did he really pull this? And when he makes it, the crowd's going crazy. I'm like, this about to be a long day. This is about to be a long. This is about to be a long night. This is about to be a long night. So I come down. They give it to me. I get an assist. He comes back down, does the same thing. I'm like, oh man, like now I gotta guard this guy 90 feet. I gotta guard him the whole floor, which means I'm not scoring on offense. I'm about to be gassed.
Thanks.
Trying to cover this dude side to side, back and forth, up and down, or whatever, right?
Thanks.
So now this is second half, right? My coach tries to hype me up at halftime. He's like, yo, you're playing good defense. I'm like, yo, no matter what I do, go under the screen, go over the top of the screen, like play on his left hand, play on his right hand, foul him. Everything's falling for this guy, right? So this is second half. This second half, my spirit's crushed. I get a lazy turnover, right? I make a bad pass. I'm about to travel, so instead of traveling, I make a bad pass. So now, what I think it is, I think it's one-on-one the other way. It's me, and another guard, right? So all I gotta do is stop the ball. The defense will catch up, right? This is like just outside the 3-point line. He picks his dribble up. I'm like, yo, what? He's about to shoot a 3-point runner. So I'm about to get the rebound, right? So I fall back. So he does like a floater motion. So I'm like, oh, this is a floater. I'm about to get the rebound. So it's like coming short. I jump. I just feel wet moisture fabric on the back of my body, right? I'm like, ain't no way in hell somebody's behind me right now. Nah. I look up and I see armpit hair. I'm like, no way this is happening, bro. When I say he banged it with all his force, bro, and the ball hit me on top of the head, bro.
Oh no.
Bro.
Man down. Down.
Bro, I'm just standing there, bro. And I told Octave this a few days ago, bro. JD, what's the bench doing? Look.
You got Joanna, man.
Look, I look over at my bench, bro. They're all like this.
Oh, that's the worst too. When your team
They're
too is
like
all
this. Yeah.
like,
because like
can't look at that.
I told Octave this. There's an unwritten rule in basketball. You don't outright, like while the game's going on, you don't outright make fun of your own players that are on your team.
Right.
Like if you're gonna say something funny or joke around, you cover your mouth. You and your homies laugh about it or whatever, bro. The whole team, bro. I look right. I look at the end of the bench. I see the coach, bro, tapping somebody on the thigh. I'm like, there's my sub. There it is, bro. The crowd's going crazy. Timeout. Hey, they hand me the warm-ups. Hey, retired me for the night, right? So 2 days later, so this is like during the middle of the week, I got banged on like this, right? So a couple of days later, bro, the newspaper comes out. Who's on the front page of the sports section getting banged on? Your boy, looking up like this.
No, bro. I'm suing the news company, bro. 100%.
Bro, bad, bro.
That's tough. That's
so
tough, bro.
Chris Smith.
You're in that dude's bedroom right now in a framed picture.
So Chris Smith, the guy that I'm referring to right now, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Banged on my head, bro. Goes All-American, goes to Europe. He's been balling out ever since. I think he plays in Israel now, but Bro,
Crazy player, bro.
The dude banged on my head. Didn't even think twice about it, bro. Didn't even think twice
bro,
about it.
we take some L's, but then we bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to bounce back.
Octave, bro. So we do the tradition of top fives. What we doing top five today? You got any top fives?
Top five.
Low key, I'm lacking. I didn't bring one today. You got one?
So yeah, I got him. Bro, JD.
We got.
We're going since in the fashion of basketball. We're going your top five. We're not doing best. I don't like doing best. Your top five favorite basketball players of all time.
Top five favorite basketball players in all time.
Absolute favorite.
No order.
No order.
Just top five.
Just
okay,
top,
so
first
of course,
top five.
Kobe is in there 100%.
Yep.
I got Tracy McGrady in mind. I'm not
T-Mac, shout out T-Mac, killer.
I got MJ, of course.
Yeah.
Who else do I have, bro? I gotta say Shaq, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, watching Shaq was out of control.
The GOAT.
And this one's gonna throw Pepe off. This one make Pepe fall out of his chair, bro. But nah, like, I'm talking prime Pepe. I'm talking prime.
Okay. Yeah.
Like just like the ability to like play for the team and do whatever he needs to do.
Oh my God, dude! If you say a role player right now,
not even, bro. Not even.
What
I'm talking about he. Okay, like he had a terrible end to his career, and even when he was a rookie, he wasn't like that. But like middle career, Boris Diaw.
Boris Diaw.
Hey, Boris Diaw was cold, bro, on the Spurs. I watched him so much, bro.
Boris Diaw made some big brain plays. Boris Diaw made some big brain plays,
bro.
In the Spurs playoffs days. The Spurs playoff
I'm talking
days.
about when they had Ginobili and Patty Mills. Bro, he was cold, bro. The passing and stuff.
Big brain plays. He was selfless. He was selfless.
Only throwing behind the back passes to what's his name? The fundamental, bro.
Oh, and Diaw was making some big plays in the clutch too. Big plays, whether it be an assist, rebound, a shot. He's making some big plays.
I'm telling you, it's probably one of the most like terrible picks of all time. People look at me crazy, but I love Boris Diaw, bro. No cap. Then he got super fat, bro, and I respected him because he was still in the league, like on the Jazz, and like he was doing what he could, bro. But on the Spurs, bro, boy, it was cold.
Hey,
dog.
my top five, right?
Yeah.
Kobe, MJ. That's they have to be in there, and they're 1 and 1A, right? Shaq. We're going B Diddy, aka Baron Davis.
Jeez, I like that.
And if anybody wants to doubt that selection, go watch his highlight tape. My man was doing and-one moves in the NBA.
Different.
BD was absolutely just disgusting. Just
different, bro.
And then number 5, who can I throw in number 5?
I mean, I was gonna say Bron if I'm not trolling. Like, probably Bron. I'm not gonna cap, but you know, shout out Boris Diaw. You feel me, bro?
Number 5. He's still in the league now, but when he was on the Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, Melo.
Gosh, Carmelo Anthony.
Melo, baby.
That quick jump shot he has is just OD. I even tried to do it, bro. I tried to do the jump shot. Man, I was hitting. Wasn't touching the rim. I wasn't touching the rim.
Tough, bro. That's why he's mellow, bro. You know?
Who you got? Who's your top 5, bro?
All right, so I got Kobe and MJ like off the list. Like they're obviously GOATs. So besides them, I'm gonna say KD.
Okay.
That's my boy. And then Westbrook, the duo, unreal. Let me see. Steve Nash, bro. He was like one of the first players I like ever memorized.
Steve Nash, bro.
One more. Who you got?
Let me see. Man, I know there's somebody. I had him, but I'm gonna go with James Harden.
Ooh.
Okay.
The whole Thunder when they were together like that. That's literally what made me like basketball.
Hey, fun fact: James Harden was my chaperone, bro, on my my ASU visit, bro. A beardless James Harden. Yeah.
What?
Very good guy, bro. Very legendary dude.
So you just gonna drop another bombshell?
That's not even a bombshell because at the time he wasn't even supposed to be like really like drafted like that, bro. Like he was good, you know what I mean? But like I was just happy to be there, and then James Harden, bro.
He wasn't
Yeah.
he wasn't on Paul George level back then.
Nah,
Because Paul
What's
George in
crazy is
college.
what's crazy is Paul George. He went to Fresno State, bro, and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
people are
yeah.
like, I mean, he's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean? But it's crazy to see how much they've lost him because like Harden is
Bro,
ridiculous, bro.
I've seen some Paul George Fresno State
Oh,
tapes
yeah.
where I'm like, yo, what? He was
Bro.
doing this back then? PG? What? Yo.
shout out to PG too, bro, because I used to it wasn't on like a level where like I was like, yeah, I'm playing with Paul George, but like I would have a homie that would play with him, and then we would all play together Call of Duty. His gamer tag was King George. It was the coldest thing. I
King
never forget it, bro.
George.
I was like, this dude is
Legend.
crazy, bro. He's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, bro. Shout out James Harden, bro. Very rare.
Yes, sir.
Chaperone legendariness, bro. You know?
Hey, bro, we want to thank you
Of course, bro.
for coming on and blessing us with your presence. Episode 11.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
We want to give you this time, this moment right here. If you want to send a message and to plug your socials and where everybody can find you right here, we'll give you floor is yours.
Nah, I appreciate you guys for having me on, man. For real. You guys do want to follow. It is just Instagram, DavisBros5, and then every other platform is just DavisBros. We got lucky enough to get the handle. Crazy, right? But yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, and we're building it up. YouTube as well. We're building it up, and yeah, me and my brother, we do stream on Twitch every single day, either him or I, and then Friday nights we stream together. We just vibe out, baby.
Yes,
Come on
sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir. Yes,
vibe?
sir.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
find us a raid suspect.
While he's doing
You
that,
know what?
what's up?
Hey, in honor of the Davis Bros, let's go raid Davis Bros.
Let's go. Hey,
Wow.
so honestly,
much love.
hey, everybody, listen, we want to thank you guys. I mean, we're just getting started. We haven't even cracked the surface on what we could do with this channel. As usual, we want to thank everybody for coming out. JD, thank you for blessing us with your presence. All right.
Dang.
You can find
Yes,
me.
sir.
You can find me at UNC_Pepe. You can find thyAUCTIVE at obviously thyAUCTIVE is on the screen right below our names right now. Are you going live tonight, Octave?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey,
Let me,
I'm live right now.
we might be getting some runs in on Warzone and Resurgence.
yeah.
Anybody that's listening right now, if you want to play, you can just find us on Discord. We'll drop the Discord link in the chat. All right.
Map is changing up, boys.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Be
sir.
ready.
Sir.
Wednesday, I think it is. Be
Yes,
ready.
sir. So we just want to thank everybody for coming out. You can catch the replay of this episode on YouTube. You can catch the clips at Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit. You can find us all at WOTS Podcast. All right. So just want to take it out. Shout out to DavisBros for having us on. Everybody have a good night. We love you.
Peace.
Posted
Peace
this in
and
the wrong
love.
chat. There we go.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
no. Hold on, I typed it in the wrong chat, so I gotta do.
Peace
Drop
and
the raid.
love.
Peace and love. Hey, you want us? Did you already put that rate up, Brody?
It's up now.
All right, bet. Yeah, we just want to take
Appreciate
everybody
y'all
out.
boys,
Hey,
man. For
hey,
real.
no problem, man. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
blessing us.
bro.
That was big
Goats,
time.
man.
Good night.
Big
Hey,
time.
let's go
goats.
crazy, y'all. Spam the emails. 100. Thanks for staying here the whole time, Brody.
Yeah, what a goat.
Yes, sir.
What an
Oh,
icon.
Thanks to everybody else I pulled up to, man.
Yes,
Alright, later, y'all.
sir. Later.